Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of cash flow, especially for a construction industry. We work with a lot of the construction clients, builders, and subcontractors, and we understand how critical it is to have a positive cash flow. Especially with the construction industry, where the builder is funding the project upfront and then billing the customer later. Sometimes it's an advance payment received, but if the expenses are not projected very well, if you don't have the SOVs done properly, then there could be situations where we are you as a builder paying for the expenses upfront and then waiting to bill the customer later. So what happens with that is you become the banker for your customer. So most of the builders work with subcontractors. So you have invoices from your subcontractors that you have to pay by time. Most of them want the immediate payment. So you're paying fast but collecting from your customers late. So with that, the funding is really coming from you. Your bank balance is reducing. So with our clients, the process that we lay out is when we start the project, we make sure we have the SOV. The complete SOV for the project is done beginning of the project, and then we update it on a weekly basis. We update the SOV based on actual expenses, and then what are we expecting for the rest of the month. So it's the SOV is updated for 1 month ahead, and the actual expenses are updated on a weekly basis. So you always know as a builder what am I expecting to spend in the next 1 month. Based on that, the progress payment request to the customers are sent out very early on now. So pretty much the progress payment request goes out 1 month in advance of incurring the payment. So that way, by the time you submit your progress payment and your customer making payment towards your progress invoice, and when you have to pay your subcontractors, you have the funds in hand from your customer first before you have to pay the subcontractor. So with that, you will never run into a negative cash flow situation, which a negative cash flow situation is where you're paying your subcontractors first before collecting from your customers. So SOV, updating your SOV, and then submitting progress invoices to your customers at least 1 month in advance is key, and it proved very helpful for all of our construction clients. So they never run into a cash situation or end up being the banker for the construction clients. So that's one tip for managing your cash flow as a builder or subcontractor. Second, we also make sure our clients are billing their customers and allowing for electronic payments, not a paper check. There are situations where even when they create the initial contract, the construction contract with the clients, we even advise them to attach an ACH authorization. So there is an ACH authorization from your client on file. So whenever the progress payment is approved, you are able to draw automatically from their bank account. So this helps invoice to pay cycle much faster. So you're not waiting for the customers to go look at the invoice, make a payment, whether it's a wire payment or there are most of the customers are still paying by paper check, which takes even longer for the builder to cash it. So making sure you have very good process, and electronic payment is recommended. So your collection cycle is much quicker than waiting for a paper check to be deposited and cashed. So these two tips alone should help you manage your cash flow as a construction builder or subcontractor much better. Just this should help you stay positive on your cash flow and never run out of cash in your construction industry. I hope this was helpful, and watch our other videos for useful tips on how to manage your construction business.